Myself, Professor Rinku Sharma, welcome all of you for today's FDP on the behalf of Computer Department SVKM IoT. Let us welcome our today's speaker for the very first session, Dr. Makarand Shahade, Head of the Department. Dr. Makarand Shahade is a distinguished academician and a research mentor currently serving as a mentor at Immutability. He has guided students to win several national and state-level innovations including Smart India Hackathon 2022 and multiple competitions organized by Maharashtra State Innovation Society, collectively earning top honors and significant grants. Dr. Shahade is a recipient of Best Teachers Award, Lokmat Group 2013-14, National Excellence Award 2023, National Gildan Award 2023. A recognized expert speaker, he has delivered sessions in AICT, IST, other activity programs and many SCTP on emerging domains such as data science, blockchain, machine learning, IoT and also NBA accreditations. He holds a certified network security specialist credentials from the International Cybersecurity Institute UK. Dr. Shahade has also published over a dozen papers in reputed international journals which notably contributions to the mobile ad hoc networks, artificial intelligence, blockchain and automated software developments. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Makarand Shahade as our today's session sir. Give a hand of applause everyone. The topic today we are going to discuss is insecure and immutable electronic medical records using blockchain. Now I'll hand over to Dr. Makarand Shahade sir.
Good morning all of you.
Good morning.
Is there a mic? Or it will sufficient? Last?
मागून जा.
This is book. Better we at the end of the session we will distribute it.
End of session.
Okay. This particularly FDP is related to application of blockchain in the healthcare sector. So basically we need to cover first of all what are the fundamentals of blockchain. Here we mainly focus on this particular topic, that is about blockchain for the secure and transparent medical data sharing. We are having that is the electronic medical records, electronic health records or personal health record. These are the different terms we are using related with the health records. So that we call as the EMR, electronic medical records, or we are using that is EHR, electronic health record, personal health record. These are the different terms we are using related to that. Before going to use this particular concept, we need to understand some of the fundamentals of the blockchain technology. What exactly the blockchain? The blockchain first what automatically come in the mind, that is the decentralization. What exactly the meaning of centralization and decentralization? See, when the centralization means what? Only one single unit is control all the networks. Means some n number of nodes are available. Basically, we suppose say this is a central network. So there n number of nodes are connected. So only control will be available only one node, that is called as the single entity or single unit that control the complete network. That is not accepted in the blockchain. Here, what the terms we are used frequently, that is nothing but the transparency, decentralization, secure. That's why we are using a blockchain. So first we are saying about the decentralized distributed ledger technology. Now this is the first centralized network. Later we are having the what exactly the decentralized. So similarly, when we call it as a decentralized network, so one unit, it's not a control. It will be control goes to the multiple. Which decision? The decision of whether the transaction is approved or not. That decision will be taken by the unit. So suppose we draw this diagram in the decentralized structure. So n number of nodes, these are the suppose few nodes, they are again interconnected, all is in network, but this will be having that particular control. So these are other nodes that participate into a network. So now what we look like at, this is the decision makers available here. So that is particularly we call as the decentralized. And what is the distributed? It is the third part again. Every node it will be participate and they contributed for the executions. Means that in the distributed system, there whatever the works are available, that will be distributed amongst the L number of nodes. So these two features we are required. Ledger technology, just like we are maintaining the documentation in the banking as a ledger. So similarly, we need to maintain the ledger whether the transaction is approved or not. That will be considered. This we use, the transparency is most important in the blockchain technology, retail, security and immutability. This what, once the transaction is approved, it can't be changed. The same transaction will be available by the hash value. I will tell you about the hash value because in the blockchain we will use the hash value only. So hash value is what, suppose for example we alerted by using the hash function it generated the value. And this value we require to link the one data block to the another data block. Blocks I think everyone knows. Block is what basically it is containing the data. Suppose we say about this is the data and then after we are having this is a header. Header is about the information of that particular block. In the header that is the hash value is available. So hash function generated the hash value. Why only we use the hash function? Because it generated the unique value. Suppose we are using the SHA. This is a algorithm, secured hash value algorithms. 256 for example. What value will be generated? It generated only and only 256 bit of value. So this is the unique. That's why in the blockchain we are using only and only hash function to link the one block to the others. This previous block hash values must be available in the next block. So that we have used this particular characteristics. Digital record books shared by everyone. This is completely digital. Previously we are using this maintain the record is manually for example, or it may be on centralized position. Now it will be converted automatically in a digital form. So whatever the documentation we are having in the financial way or other records, in medical record also, we need to convert that into a digital form. And that will be approved and digital. Traditional system, always we say that it is a centralized. Whenever I say the centralized, what will happen? This is nothing but the non-transparent. Because one is the owner and the owner will be approved, these are the records, so owner will be having its rights to trust. So how the system will be trust on single entity? So that is we call as what? That is the less transparency and risk of the fraud, this happen. So what we suggested in the blockchain, I already said that that is the decentralization, cryptographically secured and without the intermediator. It will be the secured. Storing as well as what is the features we are available, that is the security. Why security features are available? Again we are using that is the hash function and the transparency. So here we are having the integrity, security, transparency, immutability, that is value cannot be changed once it's approved. So that are the features we are using in the blockchains. Key features are already taken, decentralization. No one single entity will be have the decision maker to take a decision in that. Here the number of nodes, those are responsible to taking the decision and unanimously. Suppose I am taking this is I am generating one hash value. I will tell you. I generate one hash value. then it is not the final hash value. Other also approve this is the final hash value. That is called as the participation of other nodes also. So that is means what? This is the decentralization. Here we are using a transparent, obviously because it's no single unit is not taking a decision, so it will be everyone involving them making the decision. So that is the transparent. Immutable, that is not changeable. Consensus mechanism, we will see the detail. What is the consent mechanism? It is a one type of algorithm in the blockchain where we are having to approve the transaction. So number of nodes are participate, it will be involving that mechanism, that consent mechanism we are having. Security in the cryptography, that is again, it's a Bitcoin is an example, everyone knows related to the blockchain. So this is we are used the most security, and finally we writing some contract that will automatically execute it when any condition will be the occur. That is called as the smart contract in the blockchain. When it is occur, automatically condition is occur, this will be executed. Now I already tell block is nothing but a combination of header plus data. Now the link is sequentially is already some of the hash function it generated a hash value. So previous block hash value we require to maintain into the next block whenever link into the blockchain. That is linked sequentially and secured for the cryptography with the hash function. Now in the blockchain how it is work? Any transaction will be initiated by a single node. Now this will be come to the peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer means what? It will be a concept are used in the broadcast nature. This one node is sending information to their neighbors. It's called as the peer-to-peer. That neighbor are also sending information to other neighbors. So that we are using that particular concept in the network, that is a broadcast to peer-to-peer network. Means nobody here owner server or nobody will be the client. Everybody is communicated that from one node to the another node in a broadcasting nature. Because we don't know who is my neighbor. By sending information to all the neighbor, my block is a neighbor, all the neighbor will need to goes. Then it will communicated by peer-to-peer. So this is the second step. Then validation via the consent mechanism. Whatever the transaction is happen, it should be validated by everyone. And for that purpose, we are using a consent mechanism algorithm. There is the 4 steps are available related to consent mechanism. We'll see later. Block is created, and once is approved by everyone, that block will be added to the chain. This transaction is approved, the hash value is generated. Now then that will be added to automatically in the blockchain technology. And permanent, that is once you approve, that will be permanent and immutable records that cannot be changed by the any other node. Something changes happen, that's why it automatically detects if this particular block is updated by someone, this will be a corrupted or this will be a some unsecured things will be happen with this particular block. So this is where the blockchain will be work. Now these are the consent mechanisms we are using. There we use the proof of works. This is the one consent mechanism. Proof of stake, this is second one. Then third one is dedicated of proof of stake, and then we are using the some PBFT, this consent mechanism. What is this consent mechanism? This is the algorithm. When the nodes are participant into that, they will be provided a consent mechanism. Now first is that proof of work. Basically it is a decentralized consent mechanism algorithm. In the blockchain where the participant or the miner use the computational power to solve the complex mathematical puzzles. What is mathematical puzzle? So I will tell you the simple example related with that. Suppose there is a n number of nodes are available in the network, and here some are the miners. Who is the miners? They have their own computational power, very high computational power. So they will be used as what? To generating the hash rate. Means suppose we are having these are the nodes are available, and these nodes suppose this node suppose involving in that, and all these are competitor. For what purpose they are the competitor? To generating the hash rate. They will treat as a miner because they involving to computing means they generating the hash value. Solving the puzzle, mathematical puzzle means what? Generating the hash value. Now these are all involving and finding the particular hash value. In a race, these are the nodes. Suppose I say this is a A, B and C, these are in the race, and one is finding, suppose B is finding the particular hash value. Then it is not final. It will be gain something, because why there and given example is that in the class you are giving the puzzle to all the students,